action.
Hey guys, this is James from Strum & Stuff. It's my blog, go check it out. Today I'm going to do a super simple, very easy guitar lesson for you guys. Now before I actually give a lesson on how to play, I think it's very important to learn what you're dealing with. Before you learn anything, you have to learn what you're trying to learn. So today I'm going to go over a couple things for beginners. I'm going to go over the anatomy of the guitar. Then I'm going to show how to tune this guitar, and then I'm going to switch to an electric guitar and go through that. So no matter what your first guitar is, you'll kind of have a basic idea of what you're dealing with. So first off, let's start off with this acoustic guitar. This is just a very cheap run-of-the-mill acoustic guitar. You can get one at any pawn shop, whatever, but they're all about the same. We're going to start up here at the headstock, okay? Now your headstocks are, they have a little design on them, whatever. That's not important. What's important is these tuning keys. Now each guitar usually has 6, sometimes 7, sometimes 8, sometimes 12, but this guitar and guitars that you probably need to begin with have 6. I'll show you how to tune that soon, but here's your tuning keys. These are very important. Then we're going to move down the neck. Now this is the neck, okay? And the front of the neck is your fretboard. Now that's where your left hand does all its magic, okay? So you have all these frets. Now we're going to move down here to the body of the guitar. This is the body of the guitar. You have your sound hole. This is how acoustic guitars create their sound by running, strumming the strings or picking the strings. The sound goes into the sound hole and it echoes out. That's how you get the nice sounds that you hear on the guitar. And of course you have your strings. Then you come down here to the bridge. Now the bridge, you don't need to mess with it. If yours can be adjusted, don't adjust it. Just leave it as it is. And you have your pegs, and these pegs are just devices that holds the string in place while you're playing, so it doesn't come out. Okay, so that's pretty much the acoustic guitar. So now I want to show you how to tune the guitar. As you can tell, it's really bad out of tune. So I'm going to show you how to tune it. Now, some people teach you how to tune by ear, but I find it's just as easier to go to a local guitar store and purchase an automatic tuner, and you can just clip it on top of the headstock, and then you're in business. Now, you have 6 strings on the guitar. Each string has a different note. That's how you get all the different sounds, by mashing down on the strings in different places. So we're going to begin with the top string. Now this is the E string. So you want to tune it to E. So right now I'm in A, B, C, D. Eventually I'll get to E. There we go. And you'll tune it to E. Now a good way to remember what each note is Eddie, 8, dynamite, goodbye Eddie. Okay? And that's E, A, D, G, B, E. Eddie, 8, dynamite, goodbye Eddie. It's just a fun little anagram for how you're going to learn. So the next, the 5th string is going to be your A string. So we'll tune it up to A, and eventually we'll get there. There we go. And then your D string. Next is your G string, and we'll tune that up. There we go. Then your B string. And then your final string is another E. We'll tune that up. So very easy. Eddie, 8, dynamite, goodbye Eddie. Very simple. Now you've got a good sound for that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch to an electric guitar, and I'm going to show you what to do, the anatomy of your electric guitar. That way, if you happen to have an electric guitar and this is your first guitar and only guitar, you will understand what's going on there. Just to give an overview of all types of guitars. So this is an electric guitar. Instead of sound holes and all that good stuff, it has its own amplification system electrified inside the guitar. So for the most part, electric guitars and acoustic guitars are virtually the same. There's a few differences, but just in case, I'll go over everything again, and you'll get it down. Okay, so we'll start up here again at the headstock. You have your tuning mechanisms. I just showed you how to tune the guitar. Then we have our neck and our fretboard. Then down here is where we get, to some of the differences between the two guitars. You have pickups. Now pickups is your microphones for your guitar. And you have, as you can see, I have two different types of pickups here. Now, it all depends on what pickup you're using, determines on what sound you got. So you have two different pickups. You have your neck pickup, it's up here by the neck of the guitar. Then you have your bridge pickup, which is down here by the bridge. Pretty simple. So you can switch back and forth between the two pickups, or you can use both pickups. Now, depending on which pickup you have selected, gives it a different sound. So I'm on the treble pickup, which is the bridge pickup. It gives you a really louder, high-pitched sound. It has more treble in it. Then I can switch back up to the bridge pickup, and it gives you a fuller sound. Yeah, see, a fuller sound. And you can use both, and it'll kind of balance out the two, right? So that's one of the big differences between an electric guitar and an acoustic guitar. You can manipulate what sound you want coming out of the guitar just from the guitar. Which brings me to my next difference between the two is your controlling knobs. Okay, so you have two controlling knobs for your bridge pickup. I can control the volume, and I can control the tone. And I can control the tone. I can give it a different sound. Same goes for the bridge pickup. I can control the volume, and I can control the tone that comes out of it. And then of course you have your input jack to plug up to an amplifier, because without the amplifier you have no sound, or very minimal sound. It's not a very acoustic instrument, that's why it's an electric guitar. And that's pretty much the differences and similarities between the two types of guitars, the two basic types of guitars. You have acoustic and electric. I hope this blog has helped. Go check out my blog, Strumming Stuff. Give me some comments below.